Uh, hey guys, what's up? I don't know if this is delayed a little bit by the intro. As you can tell, I just got dropped off. There's the Burger King in the background, as you can see. It's the guy that does the 526 bus. He's basically he's a good driver and everything, and he's very similar to the other driver I used to have. I don't know what happened to her. I'm assuming she probably transferred over to the Modesto buses or even the Merced bus. I don't really know. Maybe even the Turlock buses, I don't know. But yeah, he just dropped me off at the Burger King. I do apologize for the wind. It's been windy today. Even to the point that, as I posted on Facebook, God don't work with man when it comes to weather, because even though it seems clear and nice right now and cold, and it's about what time is it? Hold on, if I can get the time down here. I don't want to work. Yeah, everybody's telling me it's time for a new phone. Maybe they're right. But yeah, basically, like I said, it's a little after 7:30 and everything. But yeah, basically, God don't work with man, because today, not only has it been windy and everything, but clouds started to come into town in Turlock. That is, I'm pretty sure they did here as well. And literally, and this is the truth. The moment I got out of work, that's when all of a sudden we started getting some rain. Now, not at first, because I got off at 4, so I would say more along the lines like around, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, after 4, if you will. If I can just, there it is. Yeah, 7:36 right now. But yeah, basically it was like around, I would say about 5 to 15, I would say more like 10 to 15 minutes after, all of a sudden I started feeling raindrops, and next thing I know, it was raining. It's like little sprinkles at first, and all of a sudden it started to come down like it was regular rain. And then it stopped after a while, came back on, stopped. And you could just tell by the clouds that they were rain clouds, but they were mixed in with regular clouds too. The cumulus kind of clouds, nimbus clouds and all that. They were like mixed in. It's like dark gray with white. And it was really weird, if you will. Really strange, I should say. And then all of a sudden, as I'm walking from my store across the parking lot to go to the bus, that's when all of a sudden I feel hail. And at first it's a light kind of hail, like, it's hail, but it's not very visible. It's like the moment it hits, it melts, that kind of hail. But while I was waiting at the bus stop, the moment I got to the bus stop and I was waiting there, all of a sudden, that's when it came down again a little heavier. It came down a little heavier, and next thing I know, this was the kind of hail that, it melts and hits the ground, but it stays visible. Like, you could see the hail, the moment it hits, and you could tell it's hail. So yeah, it was very strange weather today, along with the fact that, like I said, this was just another example of God don't work with man when it comes to weather. Because I don't think anybody expected, with the 20%, of rain that was forecasted, I don't think they expected, rain and then hail. I don't think anybody in Turlock or around these areas expected that. But, that's what we got. That's what we got, basically, in the end. And what's crazy is, what's crazy about it is the fact that we should have saw it coming just by the way the weather was. The weather was basically, very cold. It felt like it felt like the kind of weather it would snow in, or cause a snowstorm or snowfall. And you know, unfortunately it didn't, even though it'd been nice to see. It didn't do that. And instead it was just rain, wind, and hail. That's what it was. But anyway, that's what happened when I was getting off work today. But I wanted to come on here and give you an update, as the title describes, on this Valentine's Day weekend. I do wish you all happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're all having a good one, or had a good one. So yeah, as you've probably noticed, a couple of new videos went up yesterday. And of course, at my BW Roses Discussions podcast, which originates at Anchor.fm, owned by Spotify, and you can find at actual Spotify and other places except for Pandora. I have 6 new episodes at BW Roses Discussions, so you could look into that. They're just audio versions of the YouTube videos I recently put up, as well as I recently created late last night to premiere, that you saw premiere this morning. I did a Valentine's Day fan vid, featuring the song, If I Didn't Love You, that has Carrie Underwood on it, and John Eldridge, I think, John Eldridge, I think. And while I was at work today, I decided to render a 4K version. Now, I haven't uploaded that one yet. That will be coming as soon as I get in and settle myself in. That will be uploaded. But yeah, I did a 4K version. And the thing about when you do 4Ks while you're at work, using certain software, is depending on what your computer or laptop can handle, and most of them today can handle a lot. What's good about it is when you're gone, it will have time to relax. Like after it's done doing it, it's got to, continue its loading and everything. Well, in this case, it not only gets a chance to do that, but then relax. So thankfully by doing the 4K rendering, it got a chance to relax a little bit. It got a chance to, kind of calm down a bit, if you catch my drift. But besides that, I do have other things planned. As you've seen, I recently did a tag team title tournament for the World Tag Team titles for the men in my CAW league. And I do plan to do a first episode of Women of Honor. That might be tonight, might be tomorrow, we'll see. So you guys can check that out. And I do plan to put together the tournament for the tag titles as one eventually. But also, I do plan to do more PMVs. I got one in mind for, all pony girls PMV. So PMV fan vid, whatever you want to call it. I have plans to do that and everything. So be on the lookout for that. I have the perfect song in mind for that. I also plan to do another Topics on My Mind live stream probably tomorrow because I work Friday. But yeah, there's a lot of things I do have planned and set and ready to go. So just be on the lookout for it. What's interesting though is one of my fan vids I did back in 2007, which I uploaded on this channel in 2008, apparently got blocked worldwide. Now I re-uploaded it was 2 of them that were blocked worldwide. The other one I recently re-uploaded in 8K. I used online-convert.com to do it. And that worked. It was called Beyond, The Blue Beyond, which was a Lisa and Burt Raccoon fan vid. And it's fine. It was blocked originally, but it's fine now. But the one where I did Here I Go Again, apparently like the first 45 seconds is blocked because it features scenes from Moving In. That episode from season 5 of the Raccoons is like, what's the issue with that? I don't get it. So I had to cut that out a little bit. But what I did do is I went to my VENMO page and I linked it in the Here I Go Again re-upload that I did, which is a shorter version. I said, if you want the full version, go to my VENMO and you'll see it there. So yeah, it kind of strange that they would block that just for those 45 seconds. I don't get it. But maybe you guys might know about that, and let me know in the comments and below. But anyway, though, guys, not really much is going to change too much. There are things planned, and I just wanted to let you know about it before I get in the house here. So let me know what your thoughts are. Comment below, and until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. But yeah, I just wanted to give you this Valentine's Day channel update. And again, hope you all had a safe and happy Valentine's Day with your friends, families, and loved ones. And until next time, guys, I'm out.